Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Before we get started, I just want to come out and say that we had a lot of technical difficulties during this one, so we aren't going to be using our talking characters. They're just going to be still images. I'm sorry, we'll try to get it working in the future, but it would just be too much to try to physically edit it myself. But I still hope you enjoyed the episode, and the audio should be fine. Alright, thanks for watching, or listening, I guess. Enjoy the show.
Dude, I found the movie.
Yeah. It's your show. You want to take the reins on it?
Well, I couldn't hear any of that.
I think they're just making noises.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got it.
I absolutely do, sure, but like, I'm gonna fuck it up and.
Yeah, you're good. All right, ready?
That is the classic, Tom Sawyer bit.
What? I'm gonna fuck it up,
Oh yeah, I do such a bad job at it. You'd be so good at it,
dude. Dude, I'm gonna fuck it up and immediately call him just by accident right out of the gate.
Great. Now I can't use any of that. Oh well.
Are you actually recording?
Yes.
of course.
You wanted to do the World of Worlds bit, so there you go. You're welcome. Put the fucking horn blare right there.
Oh god. All right, hold on. You want me to do a World of Worlds bit?
Yeah.
I'll fucking do one.
That's entirely up to you. You are holding the reins.
I didn't feel
He's
like
pulling his cock out.
Jesus Christ.
Ow.
I wanted
My ears.
I wanted Strayed to do it because he's the one that has the radio voice, but
Yes, out of all of
But
us, straight.
you also let me know like an hour before you wanted me to do it.
well, yeah, I was gonna write it for you.
And while you're narrating that, could you also narrate my Sonic fanfiction?
Yes,
Yes.
he should. He should
I'll
absolutely.
I'll get you a rate sheet later.
All right, here we go. Ready? Everyone, shh.
It's $50 a minute.
Shh.
Baseball bat.
Welcome back to Digital Gooning, the one place that your gooning is safe from MasterCard and Visa. How you doing today? My name's the Azure Goon, otherwise known as Az. Today I'm joined by the Crystal Goon, Strayed. Say hello, Strayed.
Hello, Strayed.
The Tomboy Goon, Revy. Say hello, Revy.
No.
Thanks, guys. And the Hero Goon, Wolf. Say hello, Wolf. Is Wolf here?
And the bit was complete. And the bit has been completed.
Okay, well, if Wolf joins us later, he can absolutely.
We have gone down the road of nice intro to just flat out not being here.
Jesus fucking Christ! We do
Honestly,
the same thing, the same exact thing every week. You think one of you guys would be like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, guys?" No, it's just like,
No,
sup?
why? What possible incentive do we have to make this nice?
That's the bit. The bit is we fuck this up on purpose.
You know why? You know why you're safe from Visa and MasterCard? It's because we don't get paid for this.
Hello?
And we don't pay for anything.
Hello?
Oh wait, I think I heard Wolf. Wolf, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Are you speaking from the beyond, Wolf?
Does this sound any different? Can you hear me?
Sometimes
I can hear you.
sometimes
I can hear you. It sounds
his
like you're
voice.
in a tunnel, but we can definitely hear you.
Hello.
Your character isn't moving at all, but yeah, you're coming through. I'm gonna put one
How
of
about
those.
now? Is that better now?
Yeah, your voice is fine.
Yes.
Your character's not.
Oh, well, the character can go suck a dick.
I'm gonna put one of those. Oh, fucking ball sack! Damn it!
What?
I'm gonna have to fucking edit this now. One of the worst cardinal sins of the show.
What?
What? What happened?
I have to edit all of this editing that you're doing out.
Oh, well, we can just restart.
No!
I offer a different
I
suggestion.
refuse.
We can keep this whole bit in for the scuff.
I am.
Honestly, it's probably for the best we're not getting paid for this.
Exactly.
Oh, jeez. For the start of the show, I'm just gonna put one of those fucking Final Fantasy
There we
14
go.
like Pokeballs next to his name to know he's disconnected.
Yeah, honestly, just until I'm done fucking with my character, just edit that shit out by putting my character as a fucking Pokeball.
We just edit it out. It's fine. It's not a big fucking deal or anything.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
edit it in the first place, don't you? Just put a still image.
I mean, he has to edit it now. He just uses the name.
Go
You know
fuck
how
you
to-
did. God fucking damn it.
You used it.
I know.
What happened?
Shut the fuck up.
All right, well, everything should be fixed for me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
I'm not sleeping tomorrow.
In 6-packs.
No sleep.
Tax beer, so.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
In my defense, I didn't know my mic wasn't working if we didn't do a sound check before
Did you
we started.
wait? Hold on. Were you hearing us the entire time and trying to talk to us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
Man, I did hear you
lo-
beforehand, I'm pretty sure.
When you did the introduction, I said, "Hi, Wolf."
Oh, so you took my
I was
bit.
trying to continue Strahd's bit, but instead I continued Revy's bit.
after Revy already dropped the bit.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Perfect.
This is great for today's subject, by the way.
Honestly, this is,
Hey.
this is more professional than the movie.
Yeah, yeah. Better quality too.
I believe this.
I mean, at least the acting's better, so.
So,
Yeah.
Wolf, you didn't join us for the movie. I have to ask before we start. Have you seen War of the Worlds 2025?
I did watch it on my own. I did
Ooh.
not finish it, however,
Oh.
because
Understandable.
I lost interest. I'm
No!
gonna be honest. I
What?
lost interest. I couldn't do it.
I
It was
What was the situation that you were watching it in? Were you just like saying, "Hey, this is a thing. I'll watch it on my own"?
well, no. The situation was
King for like 3 minutes real quick. Keep going, just FYI, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Revy. Was like, hey, let's watch this yesterday, and I didn't come and watch it because I was busy. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch it on my own. And then I was like, I don't really want to watch this. So I'm a man of whims, and I decided to stop watching it.
Oh my fucking
Little
god.
did you know that it would be 2025's most important movie.
I did see a couple of like synapses, whatever the hell you call it. So
Synopsis.
I vaguely know what happens after I stopped watching.
Yeah, I think it's just
But
an
I
S plural. I think Strade's right, yeah.
Yeah, synapses.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Synapsis. Yeah, I think you're right. You said synapsis.
You guys,
right?
you guys keep seeing synapse. It's synopsis.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that's what I said. Synopsis.
punch your
Anyway.
little crystal ball down there, Straight.
Oh, free me.
Free
Just
me
the
from
crystal ball
this glass
cracks,
prison.
and you just hear, "I'm free."
I'm free.
And then I just fully leave the podcast forever.
Okay.
Anyway.
So how the fuck do I describe this movie?
A shit show
Actively the worst
filmed
thing.
on a fucking Android phone from 2000.
Yeah.
So while we were watching it on our Discord with a bunch of other people tuning in for it. Another person on the podcast in our Discord was convinced that this had the same director as Unfriended, a similar movie from, I think, 2013, that I believe was about a high schooler who commits suicide and haunts her old friends and bullies through
2014.
Facebook posts. 2014, thank you. And the whole movie takes place through webcams and through a chat function on social media. And it's like, and this entire movie, this entire War of the Worlds thing is framed as if you are looking at some guy's laptop or through his webcam.
Yeah.
It's you see everything that's on his PC screen, and you see his webcam looking at him.
Now
Nothing else.
Now Revy's
Every-
It is
every
not
other-
the same.
Any other thing could be either through his computer or through his webcam, nothing else.
Mhm.
Now this person in our Discord was wrong. It does not have the same director as Unfriended. It does, however, have the same lead producer,
Nice.
who has at least 2 other credits besides these 2 movies of vaguely horror/thriller movies that are taking place entirely through like webcams and digital media.
So
None of
Yeah.
which are very good.
It's just a very bad. They're trying to get that whole like Blair Witch Project feel. It felt like.
it's Ice Cube, right?
It's
I
cute.
I truly do not know why this entire this movie had to do the why did it have to use the World of Worlds IP to make this movie? Like you could have just made this any old.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
have
was-
any of you seen Persons of Interest or Person of Interest?
No.
Is that the Will Smith movie?
No, it's a TV show.
Okay, then no.
Honestly,
no.
phenomenal TV show.
Sure.
Look it up right now or when we're done. This literally felt like Person of Interest hit 2025 and they had an idiot running the fucking supercomputer.
Also,
So, in Persons of Interest,
it does sound like it's about surveillance for the person of interest, which is a very, very heavy-handed theme in this movie.
Yeah, so in Persons of Interest, there's this man, I believe his name is Harold, he might have a different name, it's a whole, kind of thing. Anyways, he created a super surveillance system. I don't remember what it's called, however, it monitors everybody in the world, and it detects possible events. And then it basically, for lack of better words, prints out these life-threatening events to Harold, who has a backdoor himself, because he built it for the government, but he built himself in a backdoor when they kicked him out. And so he's using this to prevent crimes of passion or planned crimes. It basically surveys cameras, phone calls. That scene where he's listening in on somebody's car, I swear to God, it's not the exact scene, but it's a very similar scene to something that happened in Person of Interest. And the parallels are very similar. Harold gets this guy to go save these people's lives, and that's the entire show. It gets a little more complicated than that. Seasons go on, you get feature creep. A whole nother AI system gets integrated and all that crap. But it's very similar.
All right.
So what you're saying is there are no original ideas under the sun.
Yeah, I mean, adding the War of the Worlds portion of it definitely wasn't in Persons of Interest.
I mean,
They had a dog named Bear. I think it was a German Shepherd. So, they two completely different things.
So, two things. One, Revy's character's not working. Two,
What? Am I not?
this is doing great.
yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Great.
We're being hacked by Richard.
Oh my
or
god.
Reed.
Who?
What the fuck is his name?
Oh, just fucking say Ice Cube, dude.
Ice Cube.
I never knew his name. It's just the fucking Ice Cube guy.
I only remember one character's name, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit, because it's very stupid.
So we start the movie off with Ice Cube. It's basically just he's working for, I think it's the Pentagon?
Yes, Department of Homeland
Yes,
Security.
the part. Yeah.
Homeland Security. Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, he starts the day off by doing his job, but eventually just devolves on to him spying on his kids nonstop.
Like you do. Honestly, realistic depiction of a modern day office worker.
So he has fucking cameras everywhere, even in his fucking daughter's fridge. He deletes his son's video game that he's playing that he just spent hundreds of dollars on. He harasses his daughter nonstop. He spies on her social media accounts to find out that he wasn't invited to the baby shower because he's a dick. all these things.
He straight up pulls up their text information between her and her boyfriend, which I'm assuming is the father of her child.
Well, I assume, yeah.
I have to assume that he spied on her a couple of times. He most definitely has seen nudie pics from both her boyfriend and her.
Wow. So the daughter is the worst character in the entire movie, and I'll get to that why later.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
She can't be. She's barely a character.
Yeah, but fuck her character, and I'll explain why later. But yeah, so he's just doing his job, and the fucking lady, I don't even know why. She just started contacting him about the weather and the fucking weird ass weather. And I don't think they ever explained why she was. Why?
Don't don't you contact Department of Homeland Security when there's weird tornadoes?
Yeah, I know.
She's like with fucking NASA or some shit. Like, why is she contacting him nonstop? Oh, and he keeps telling her, "No, I just watch people. I have nothing to do with weather."
Well, I mean, that is clearly
Okay, well,
just, the love interest.
I'm going to call you in like 15 minutes to give you an update on this tornado.
Yeah, I know, right?
Isn't there like there has to be like a completely separate department, not just for Homeland Security, but for like NASA too. Would NASA be about like weather?
No, is NOAA.
There you go then. Why is that? The only reason NASA would care is it's called War of the Worlds and there will be aliens.
Yes.
Even then, NASA wouldn't be involved with invasion.
Question
The
mark?
invasion's already happening.
It's, like,
But we're getting off topic.
no, I mean, we're here to talk about the movie. I'd argue this is on topic.
Yeah, fair.
But, like, there's just, yeah, they don't explain that. She just kind of disappears. I guess she's dead. Like,
No. She survives to the end, unfortunately. She's the one person. There's a death fake out, and for her,
There's 3 death fake
yeah,
outs.
there's at least 3.
she gets one of them, and even when it finds out that she's alive, he's just like, "Oh, good, you're alive. Okay, now what are we doing?" Like, what the fuck? Isn't this lady your friend or some shit? I don't even know.
Now, hey, I gotta go catch this hacker.
Can I say that Ice's character seems like such a narcissistic asshole?
He is.
That like the introduction of his family felt wholly unnecessary because they could have just offhandedly mentioned the family and you'd be like, oh yeah, that's in line for his character not to really react. Because fucking his son was trying to tell him something and he's like, yeah, fuck off.
It is the weirdest, like, on one hand, he's just complete assholes to his entire family. But on the other hand, he cares so much that he's, like, cyber stalking them everywhere.
Yeah.
He has a camera in his daughter's fridge so he can monitor what she's eating.
Oh.
Now, to be fair, to go back to what Az was saying, his daughter might need someone to watch her 24/7. Considering this person is apparently a PhD, like, acclaimed scientist in a medical field, and has worse first aid medical knowledge than the average person.
I
For the Amazon driver,
screamed several times. She kept going. She gets like debris shoved in her leg, and she keeps like screaming, "I need to remove this! I need to remove this!" And he keeps screaming, "No, don't remove it! Don't remove it! I'm getting you to a hospital! Don't remove it!"
Yeah, all right.
And then
So in fairness,
I have a Tesla which will drive you to the hospital. I can hack the Tesla.
Oh, doesn't this Tesla have such great features? Look at that self-driving shit.
I have to say, in moments of stress, even if someone knows you're not supposed to pull something out, something foreign in your body, the reaction typically is to, I want this thing out of me.
I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that. She's being told not to do that several times, and she is a top professional in her field, which, by the way, she's a doctor. And then she yanks it out. And then he starts screaming, "Put a tourniquet on it, put a tourniquet on it." And her boyfriend shows up with a roll of scotch tape and says, No, I got this.
But he's an Amazon driver? That is packing tape.
An Amazon driver who never gets out of his uniform, is more or less constantly driving that van, uses packing tape, which is probably the least durable thing that they had on them, including their clothes.
Take off
to
your
bind
shirt.
The wound.
Take off your fucking shirt and use it as a tourniquet. Oh my god, it's basic first aid.
We are jumping all around. There's just so much about this movie that is wrong.
Oh my god, I was screaming. I was literally screaming. I was so upset.
We were all screaming at one point. It was a movie.
Oh,
it was certainly was a movie.
So it's kind of hard to like pinpoint the moment in the movie where like the impetus. It's like everything happens so quickly, and kind of part of it is that you're not supposed to have the clearest view of what's going on, but you never get a clear view ever.
No.
Everything just seems to kind of happen
Well,
with no second of rest in between major events.
Like you just said, nothing is clear, and the timeline for this movie is all over the fucking place. Like, it seems to be like just real life. Yeah, like we are experiencing it at the same time the character is experiencing the invasion.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, the United States and China form a defense pact 5 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
And they've got tanks, like, rolling through DC in, like, 15. And then halfway through the movie, like, the news comes on and says DC is under attack, despite DC being under attack the whole time.
War of the Worlds, brought to you by Fox News.
Yes. Like, it was just... The pacing and just the timeline for everything was super fucking weird.
It was so weird. But, oh God, where the fuck even was I? Damn.
No, it's tough because it's just a lot of things, and you can't really focus on any of it because everything doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Anyway, meteors come down. Guess what? The meteors are fucking aliens.
Ooh.
And he immediately abandoned his job, like, helping the fucking government deal with this shit to save his family. Which, I get it, my dude, but you're in charge of the national security of a fucking country. Like,
I don't get it because his family sucks. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, he is such an asshole that he just randomly does things for his family.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about the fact that he attempted to leave the room and got stopped by a glass door?
Yeah.
And sat back down.
Oh man, I can't do anything.
Exactly. He tried to open a glass door. It was locked because it went into lockdown. He's like, I can't help. And he went back to sitting down.
Ugh, because you gotta have
he did hack into the system to get the lockdown taken care of, and he made it down the stairs before he quit.
Dude, like, yeah, he made it down the stairs, turned around, walked back up, and sat back down. It's just,
I did my part.
Yeah,
I tried everything.
It's like
I've tried nothing, and I've all out of ideas.
I want to point something out before I forget about it. His wife has a Facebook page. His wife is dead, and like every now and then he just goes on her Facebook instant messenger and writes, "I miss you."
It's not every once in a while. Like, if you actually look at the timestamps,
yeah,
it is every year on, I guess, the date of her death.
That is when he messages her.
Yes.
Not when he visits her page.
So
could be far more frequent.
Yeah, he scrolls up on the DMs and then plays a message from her asking him to watch out for the kids and take out the trash.
No, it is take out the trash and be nice to the kids.
Oh,
it's watch the kids. It's be nice to your own children.
he has to be reminded.
He had to be reminded.
And then when the aliens later on, we'll get into this, but we find out that they eat our personal data to survive. They're here to eat our personal data.
Absolute cinema.
And genius.
As they hack into our internet, a message comes up saying your memories are being deleted. And then you just see his wife's Facebook page being wiped out.
With the Facebook font. So this was made by Mr. Zuckerberg to make sure that just in case something like this happened, you would know.
Your wife is dead now. Her Facebook page is gone. Your memories are deleted.
Yeah, it is.
This is the greatest movie of 2025.
It's really good. It's really good, Wolf. You should have watched the whole thing.
I'm gonna go back and finish watching it.
No.
So somehow the aliens stealing our data equals helicopters fly out of the sky. Helicopters and planes drop out of the sky. Tanks crash into each other, and apparently their guns no longer work.
Well, I was gonna say
As we see early in the movie, like a tank rolls up to one of these slow tripods, which I'll give it up. This is a point for the movie. That's a fine tripod design. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but it's okay.
Yeah. But
apparently a tank will roll up one of those tripods, fire a single shot, and it goes down. It's kind of hilariously one-sided on our end up until they steal our data, quote unquote, which somehow causes all of this to fall apart on us.
dude, like it is impressive how just wonky the power scaling is. Because the aliens come down and we finally fight them, and a 120 millimeter smoothbore Abrams like main cannon can take it out in a single shot, just fucking dead. And then they like by that alone, we should have had absolutely zero problem wiping him off the face of the earth in no time. And then they attach to the DC data center, and suddenly like the tank's guns no longer work. Like, yeah, just the military planes themselves just freak out and start doing like barrel rolls in mid-air before crashing.
And it's like there's
planes go down, ships fucking capsize for some reason.
Yeah, I completely forgot that all of the naval ships just like flip over.
It just went whoop. Every single piece of military technology we have just commits Sudoku. Just like
yes, yeah.
There's no more data. We've stopped working.
Dude, what's even worse is as the news story is going on about how they're stealing our data and sending us back to the Stone Age because we no longer have data. They are like our guns are ineffective, and they show a picture of a 155 millimeter howitzer that has no electronics on it, failing to fire at a tripod. And it's just kind of like,
what you don't know anything about guns without telling me you don't know
it's like, what are we doing here?
It's like how do we show that like humans would live without their data? Well, our guns don't work. Yeah, Jerry, that's how it happens.
This felt like they were trying to give us a message, but the message is just not good.
Maybe you should put your phone down and don't be so reliant on the internet, or else when aliens invade, the guns won't work to delete the data.
So we find out later on that we completely forgot a plot point.
Did we?
It's okay because the movie kind of forgot too. They're in the beginning of the movie, we're introduced to a hacker that's been hacking the U.S. government.
Oh, Disruptor.
The Disruptor, thank you.
Oh, you mean his son's friend?
And his son.
Who he's spying on, mind you.
Yeah. So
he sees he's playing a video game and deletes the video game.
So
like a reasonable person.
He finds out that the hacker at the beginning of the movie, in the middle of all this chaos, by the way, is his son. Because, he's not doing his job. Instead, he turns to find out to change the voice on the Disruptor, because no one's done that yet.
Yeah.
And he confronts his son about it, and once again, he doesn't listen to his son, trying to tell him the plot of the movie.
He's like, everything you've done is unforgivable. That's it. For a hacker that apparently hasn't done anything besides have like vague portents about how the government is lying to you, like the most vanilla conspiracy theorist you ever heard.
Yeah.
Like it is truly the government has been lying to you about what they're doing.
Okay, about what specifically? It's coming.
What was the name of the project, anyways? I'm going
to tell you why. Because do you remember his son's name?
No, David, right?
David.
His son's name was David. Do you remember what the project's name was?
It wasn't Goliath.
It was Goliath.
Fuck you!
Goliath.
God damn it!
That's the only character name. That's the only character name I remember because I'm like, oh, God damn it.
That is such a deep metaphor. Like,
because
the little
guy, the nepo baby of the head of Department of Homeland Security, is the little guy taking down the big bad data center.
Yeah, David's going to take down
By the way,
Goliath.
so
Also,
we pointed this out. In addition to the current surveillance, which is kind of insane for what it already has, there's also the big surveillance, which is bigger for some reason. We don't know why. It just is. It's super big. It's the biggest ever spy thing ever.
They describe how the big surveillance can spy onto all of your devices at all times.
Can't they already do that?
I was getting ready to say the main character seemingly can just hack and use any device at any time,
including his daughter's fridge, as we've established.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how this is supposed to be any better outside of maybe mind, like people were using alien technology that they got to do like mind control. But I don't know. And it doesn't matter because it wouldn't work. Because later on they'd say, well, what if the aliens get to the Goliath thing? Well, they're not going to get to it because it's a big server in a room somewhere and we air-gapped it.
It's air-gapped.
It's connected to nothing.
We have created a fucking surveillance system that can spy on everyone, but we did not plug it into the network so it could do its job.
So this is a massive black brick burning a hole in the ozone layer to do nothing.
We have spent
to spy. It has the equipment to spy on everyone, and it is connected to nothing.
We have spent several billion dollars and achieved nothing.
300.
That sounds like we got
in national debt on this thing.
Oh, and
for one guy who apparently has like minimal power to just be arrested at the end, saying, "No, guys, you don't get it. This is the coolest," and everyone believes him.
They grabbed Agent Coulson from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for this.
I believe it.
Who did not leave his study?
Yeah.
For this role.
Yeah, they
caught him in the middle of a workout. The guy is still sweating in like a white t-shirt and gym shorts, and he's like, "Yeah, okay, I'll act in your movie."
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah, I need a paycheck during COVID.
Yeah, why not? Speaking of which, yeah, that's the whole thing, is that this movie was filmed at the height of the pandemic in 2020, and very much looks like it.
Yeah.
Only it was shelved until 2025.
Because it was just that bad, like...
Yeah, so out of nowhere, Coulson just becomes I'm going to call him Coulson, I don't care. Becomes the villain out of fucking thin air. And
who decided in War of the Worlds that we needed the human villain? I mean, outside of like general human meanness and the metaphor that the original War of the Worlds aliens were supposed to represent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
the aliens are incidental to this movie.
I don't understand how you look at the War of the Worlds IP and decide that the main plot point of the movie should be surveillance state.
So,
funded by Amazon.
We find out that Philip Coulson is the villain through the shittiest Photoshop picture I have ever seen in my life.
Well, I mean, he didn't leave his study, so they had to do something.
I get
they
that.
They grabbed his headshot of IMDb, put it through a pixelation filter, and slapped it on some classic like Soviet era photo.
Dude, I think that's what they did. Yeah. It's not the only terrible Photoshop picture in this movie. Another one is on your crystal ball right now.
Oh
yeah, that one, like...
Oh god, that one's awful.
So 30 seconds after this whole Goliath thing is revealed and he gets an evil villain speech from his boss, he says, "Okay, son, who I just said I'll never forgive you for what you've done. Yeah, tell me about this cool rebellion thing we're doing."
He immediately was like, "Okay, I've changed my mind."
How you doing, fellow kids?
It has been 30 seconds.
Honestly, from what we're hearing about Ice Cube being originally like pro-authority until it stops benefiting you directly and then going for rebellion, apparently it seems on brand for him.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to get into it too much, but fuck him. But anyway.
Trump support. Anyway.
Yeah. Piece of shit. So,
Trump support and then complaining about the ICE raids.
Yeah.
It's like, geez, I didn't believe the leopards would eat my face. Anyway.
That's the reason why you only have half his face there, because the other half is missing.
Oh, wow, deep cut.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also, no, actually, before we move on further, just because we're bringing up Ice-T,
Okay.
this motherfucker, is so white that for the first part of the movie where he was thinking about Ice Cube, he was like, are Ice Cube and Ice-T different people? Like,
no,
okay,
that is
okay,
not
I've been
what
accidentally
happened.
looking up Ice-T memes.
That is not what happened. No, it was before the movie. So, I was told.
misspoke and said, I'll set the record straight. I misspoke and said Ice-T instead of Ice Cube.
Is
And
that why?
and set Azzy down, like, I misspoke, and Azzy went down the fucking wrong rabbit hole, even after seeing the trailer and looked for fucking Ice-T memes.
The man found a treasure trove of Ice-T memes from his time on NCIS Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, and none of them.
And he just kept posting me and was like, wait, this is the wrong actor. Ice-T is not in
No, I said it was the wrong actor before I started posting. I just didn't want them to go to waste.
The dude showed up at a Yu-Gi-Oh convention with magic cards.
You know what?
Anyway,
Fair.
And he's saying it's for the bit, but we know it's not for the bit. We know he genuinely made a mistake.
These dudes kidnap kids and teach them to play piano. The night before their big recital, they break their fingers.
This really doesn't work unless you have him, like, looking completely serious as part of the meme. Like, this is a thing in the show.
They made him fight a newborn baby. Told him it was his younger self. Time traveling from the past. Tried to take away his birthday.
Okay.
Okay. They make me laugh.
Yeah.
I don't care about you.
I'm happy for you. We need context.
I'm not here to fucking please you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
context
well
would be
aware of that.
nice.
So
Rebellion.
you were calling me white. I'm like, why the fuck is he calling me white? I'm like, I'm going through like the list of reasons why I could possibly call white. I'm like, god,
it's a long.
This fucking list is endless. What the fuck? Hi.
I've seen your spice cabinet.
My spice cabinet? That's my wife's
Yeah,
spice cabinet. Thank you very much.
Oh, I was gonna say I haven't seen it. So
You know what you want to know what my spice cabinet is? Ketchup and barbecue sauce.
Honestly, that's more devastating than anything I could have said.
That is
a self-report right there.
Listen. I live to be happy. All right, and I am happy.
We both know that's not the truth.
I know, right? Dude? Like, I have almost every spice like needed.
Just for life.
If I can feel my tongue afterwards, it didn't work.
Yeah,
if you don't have two cabinets dedicated to spices, something's wrong.
exactly. Like, I have so much just
my veins.
dedicated. Like, I am currently growing fucking ghost peppers and naga viper plants in my front yard to make hot sauce.
I do want to say that the entirety of this movie boils down to getting a USB to Ice Cube.
The USB with the virus on it?
No. It doesn't have the virus yet. Did it have the virus?
No,
I'm so confused by that.
They never put the virus on the. The thing was, they wrote the virus because they had to write the thing, and then he was like, "I don't have a USB because facility does not allow them."
So did the daughter put the virus on the USB first?
No,
I don't know how she would.
They didn't have a computer. The Amazon guy pulls out a fucking drone and says, "You have to order a USB so I can do this." And he forces him to go to Amazon and buy a USB drive, and then he flies the drone with his USB to the guy. And no point during the sequence do they actually load the virus on the USB.
That is a blank USB that you just happen to be carrying.
The entire finale revolves around an Amazon drone trying to make a delivery.
Correct.
That is the entire finale of this movie.
So I've been seeing I don't know what the thing is about like all these. Like I've been seeing the Amazon drones and like drone delivery things as such a like modern day meme for so long. It kind of passed me by that I've never seen anyone or ever heard of anyone genuinely getting deliveries via a drone.
Yeah, they
Now, granted, I don't live in the city, but at the same time, I got to think about that would even be harder if you were in the city. No?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
they did, in fact, try to do drones a couple years ago. The main issue they ran into is that people were like going outside and shooting him out of the air.
I do remember that actually.
Yeah, like
Hey, care package incoming. Shoot it down and it's yours.
they had to like make an announcement and ask people to not to shoot down the drones to take stuff that wasn't theirs.
and people did not listen.
Yes, I mean, it turns out if you just see a drone flying slowly over your house with a big ass package attached to it, you're gonna go grab something to attempt to like at least see what's in it.
Like, yeah, porch pirates are such a massive issue. Like, why wouldn't this be a problem?
Exactly.
And
Like,
so
if the
it just kind of
drone
highlights.
could get it to me in a minute of an order, then it would be worth it.
Yeah, but have to like
But no,
the drone would have to make it to you is the issue.
Yeah.
but also it is kind of like one of the things that highlights this even more so than like this was not made in 2025 or 2024.
Yeah,
because no one, even at Amazon at this point, is pushing for the drone thing anymore. But this movie like spends a significant chunk showing, boy, how cool this future of delivery service would be.
I've seen multiple movies about Amazon drones now.
I mean,
The one that
Really?
springs to mind is Sonic,
Yeah,
who
that's its own issue.
Olive Garden was its own character in that movie.
Yes.
I mean, let's be fair.
The thing that made me think about it was that one poster that was of the King of the Hill revival, which just had like a lot of those markings of it's the old characters you like, but modern now, and it's like among the things was like I think Dale using a vape and like Boomhauer's on an iPad, and there's a Amazon drone delivering a package of beer in the background. It's like someone made this and didn't think it didn't fit. Now, granted, the King of the Hill revival did not go that direction and is genuinely, from what I've seen, pretty quality so far. But that was like a very dire thing to see.
Yeah, we really need to take time to actually go like watch.
I've been
Yeah.
watching video breakdowns of it, and it seems pretty good for King of the Hill fans.
I'd actually like to just go watch the series.
Especially if you're a Bobby fan. If you're a Bobby fan, you eat well in it.
Hey, that boy's all right.
I mean, I heard Bobby's a pretty decent character overall,
Turns out that boy's all right.
despite him using charcoal to grill instead of propane.
Hey, he did his research.
He's kind of
He did it.
between a brick and a hard place for that. Rock and a hard place?
And
Rock and a hard place.
A rock and a hard place. And you know what? The ultimate resolution is not in Hank's favor.
Yep.
It's like, hey, Dad, I respect what you're doing, but I have to do my thing. I have to stick to my guns.
Bobby, I like your cooking. And hey, if they had propane back then, maybe they would have used propane.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
Oh,
Well,
no,
maybe, but maybe.
So
what we're saying
Hank
is,
straight
what
up
we're saying is,
goes up and says, "Yeah, your cooking's amazing." Oh
it's
God,
he's a good-
your
I need to
grandfather
interject
killed.
and propose a question.
Hold on,
that's
hold
on
on,
the
hold-
War of the Worlds topic.
Hold on 1 second.
Are you any relation to Cotton Hill? Oh, he's my grandfather.
Your grandfather killed my grandfather.
Oh, so he was one of the Fitty men. It's like, yeah, it's good.
Thank you
But
for playing
no, so
along
what
with
we're-
that for me.
So what we're saying is, Bobby Hill and Hank Hill, both in Revival and in the original show, better father-son relationship than this in War of the Worlds.
How the fuck did we get
Dude,
to
like,
King of the Hill again?
It's a pageant.
Drones, and I use King of the Hill Revival as an example of how drones were really pushed by like modern.
Back to you, Wolf.
Anyway,
back to what you were saying.
Oh, I mean, I can hold off on my question until the end of the podcast.
No, go ahead. We're
okay.
here right now.
So which chapter do you think would have been able to handle this?
Fuck off! Fuck off right now! No.
No. Hey,
No.
you are now in.
We're not doing this. No.
I offered to hold off until the end of the podcast.
All right. You know what? Fine. Who are you asking about? Who are you asking about?
All of them? All of them?
Which chapter would handle this War of the World situation the fastest?
Okay.
The fastest?
Okay. Ice Cube would be Toaster Boys. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
That's not a chapter.
I'm just gonna throw out some if this were to just occur in the 40K universe, the Imperial Fists would not have to lift a finger. The automated defenses on Terra itself would have annihilated them before they even got there.
Yeah, if this is Terra, I'm guessing they'd all be Custodes, wouldn't they?
You get the Dorney Boys. The Dorney Boys would do.
Yeah, like the Imperial Fist, but they've converted Earth into a massive fortress world.
Well, okay. Let me repose the question: if there was one squad of Astartes on our Earth at that time, which chapter do you think would have handled it the fastest?
I'm not going to answer your question and just say Kriegsmarine with their shovels. They would.
That is a valid answer.
I don't even think you have to call in Space Marine. I just think you need regular troops.
I know now from a statistic level that Warhammer is our lowest rated episode.
That's fine. You can't change what we love.
Yeah, okay.
What you love. Oh God, I have gone back to watch
the low quality you would come to expect.
Text to Speech. I have gone back to start watching that again.
Good man.
I'm picking up more of it now with what they're saying, but there's still so much. There's still so fucking much.
What have you watched? Have you watched from the beginning, or?
I'm starting from the beginning. They just made the Inquisitors back off.
Yes.
The Emperor stopped the Commander General from murdering them all. Which, by the way, how many Custodes are
The 10,000.
10,000.
No. Okay, so let me rephrase. So they use.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did get in front of your question.
They use JoJo Totem Men to cover every single custody. I know there's more later on, except for the Commander General and
Captain General.
Captain General? I thought it was Commander General. Is Captain General?
No, Captain General.
Okay.
And so it's kind of a. I actually am not super familiar with that part of the lore, but there was a brief sort of thing and a couple models about it way back in the earlier versions of 40K, where it's as penance for the failure of failing to protect the Emperor during his duel with Horus. Many of the Custodes have gone fully without armor. I think kind of in a similar vein to Dwarf Slayers from Fantasy, which is
Do they just not need it now?
No, they do. It's just that they don't. The entire thing is, now if I need to take a bullet for someone, I'm just going to die because that's the penance part of it. I think. I actually don't know. And anyway, the whole joke is that Alpha Booster took that to the logical extreme of they just like to walk around naked.
So I was going to say, so they're just... It sounds like they're just, fucking Adeptus Sororitas.
In this
engines.
You saw the more modern day models that I sent you, what they're actually making. No one's naked. They have armor.
Okay. I actually kind of surprised they have... I'm talking about fucking Warhammer now. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't... they haven't fiddled with Awakening the Emperor and their story.
No, they don't. Because the Inquisitors do.
No. So, in the actual Warhammer story.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean the Inquisitors do?
Part of a good chunk of the Inquisitors are ultimately dedicated not just to rooting out heresy, but to discovering and researching a method by which they can bring the Emperor back to life.
Okay. How's that going?
That's not
Poorly. I mean, have you
because,
seen
because,
it yet?
because because Inquisitors are heavily divided between the Puritan sects and the radical sects. The
Good.
radical sects are the guys trying to and the guys trying to resurrect the Emperor or trying to advance humanity by studying the warp, studying Xenos, all that sort of thing. And the Puritan sects are like, hey, don't do that. Okay, and they say, well, no, we're trying to help. It's like, no, well, if you try to help, we're going to bomb you.
Yeah, the Puritan.
Good.
Also,
Okay.
the whole trying to research the warp thing, kind of a bad idea most of the time.
Yeah, like they are actively. Again, like it's made to just kind of like make fun of real religions to the point where there's so many split off sects trying to do so many different things that they just fight each other instead.
Nobody is working with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And the whole thing is you will probably become an Inquisitor of that sect, not because you necessarily agree with it, but because it's the only opinion that you've heard because you were educated by one other Inquisitor who follows that sect.
Yeah.
So, another
Or
question.
the only people try not to kill you. Or
I mean, there's a specific Inquisition sect called the Plutonians who are entirely based around, hey, you know what's a really cool way of being like resistant to demons? If you willingly get yourself possessed once, you can't get possessed again. So summon demons into yourself. That's not going great for them.
So, quick question. A point that Texas Speech brought up was that they are unable to recreate their giant ships anymore. Is that true?
I must not remember that episode. Which giant ship?
So,
so this goes back to kind of like what we were. It was off podcast with like the STCs. Like a lot of the blueprints to make things have been lost to time.
mhm.
So there are in fact certain ships and certain vehicles, as well as like certain Titans, which are the big fucking mechs that can no longer be produced because they do not have blueprints for them. So when they hear about the possibility of blueprints existing for one, it becomes an entire thing.
The Mechanicus
Yes.
can and will sacrifice millions of their own troops to get at one.
Yes.
So, if this is correct, that means they're basically kind of fighting a losing battle because
Yes.
once
So-
they lose a ship, they can't replace it.
Like,
Yep.
in like, the only reason the Imperium man has not basically steamrolled over every other alien race at this point is because they can't produce the old technology because they've lost all the like blueprints, and they're not allowed to like create new technology because that's heresy to a degree. So like
because the Mechanicus' entire point of being is that during the golden age of technology, the pinnacle of human technology was reached. So you cannot invent new technology because it was already perfected. You can
Yes.
only rediscover it.
yeah, so like you can somewhat partially upgrade it. Yes, like you can somewhat partially upgrade it, but like creating new technology or just flat out improving it is like fucking like the biggest heresy you can make. Because it's basically saying Jesus did not do a good enough job. Like Space Jesus was not good enough.
And, and because well, I mean, the Mechanicus Jesus figure is the Omnissiah. Do you
Yes.
know who the Omnissiah is? Yes, Mister.
I'm guessing the Emperor.
Correct. And probably because he himself planted the idea way before they got to Mars. Anyway.
Which is why they are allowed to have a separate religion.
Yes.
Because they technically kind of circumvent the whole ecclesiarch's rule of you need to worship the emperor, because they're like, oh, well, we do. We just call him something different. And they're like,
Well,
you are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
It's also just kind of like one of those, the Imperium man can't exist without the Mechanicus, because the Mechanicus do all the manufacturing and just like development of just technology.
imagine imagine a massive galaxy-spanning empire that suddenly lost its Amazon and all of its manufacturers, weapons and arms manufacturers.
So you mean like the
Yeah.
United States after the tariffs?
Anyway,
No, like the United States after the robots ate all our data.
we were talking about that for a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, the whole thing that underscores the Imperium of Man in 40K is this thing is dying. It's gonna flail, it's gonna scream, and it's gonna take a long time, but it is dying.
Yeah, like the entire point is truly like the Imperium, like straight said, it's dying. But it's just so monolithic that you're watching it in slow speed as it dies over tens of thousands of years.
I can't wait to see the retention of this episode.
This is technically like why a lot of people, like, if you want to give something to the Tau, it's that the Tau are way more adaptable than we are in the 40K universe. They're nowhere near as big and they're nowhere near as strong. But if they get some momentum going, they can be a problem for us.
Like the Tau actually enjoy working with people, and they willingly try to get people to like join and help them.
Alrighty.
So, but I mean,
Anyway, War of the Worlds was terrible.
I just want to point out a few things at the end of the movie. They used I guess they use Senator Chuck Schumer's name and likeness. Yes, a real life New York senator for a fucking, what was it, a tweet?
It was, I think it was literally a Teams message.
Yeah, and then they
Chuck Schumer, in this movie, the real life Chuck Schumer sent a Teams message to the the head of the Department of Homeland Security saying, "Don't activate the secret project or it could summon aliens."
yes.
That's a thing. That's a thing that happens in the movie.
And then there was fucking Tucker Carlson as well, ringing in on it.
Can we talk about the second, like, when they were just talking about the alien invasion and showing clips of them, they zoom into France and it is just footage of like Afghanistan during the fucking Iraqi war. Like there's a tank plowing through just like sand dunes.
Seriously?
And yes, I paused the movie to rewind it to verify, and yeah, it's just a tank rolling through sand dunes.
Oh,
like it's not even France.
The floodplains of Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! This
entire movie
nuts.
takes place on multiple green screens.
Yeah.
They actually pull a green screen down during one of them.
Yeah, they do.
Which kind of felt like they were directly insulting you at that point.
You were shocked that the area behind the main character wasn't a fucking green screen.
And apparently it was for a lot of time, because then someone posted a clip on Twitter that's like you can see the green screen reflected in the monitor on his glasses at certain points.
Okay, why though?
Just poor. Like we haven't even talked about the visual effects and just like how janky some of the animation was.
Yeah, especially on the CGI tripods. They just move.
Dude, the CGI tripods.
Every time it was like slow motion, then moving, they were just hovering.
The fact, can we also talk about the fact that like the tripods fall over, and then fucking the head detaches, and they become just like floating spaceships with lasers for a bit?
Uh-huh.
Like,
and they're so much more effective that way.
Yeah, I know, right?
So much more effective. Why even have the legs?
Like significantly faster and more maneuverable.
They just fuck shit up as spaceships. Yeah. The legs are slow, janky, and they can't even catch a Tesla.
Well, you know, like they had to show you they were walking to the data center.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to say about this movie?
Yes, I would like one thing, please.
It's what's for dinner.
Okay. I would like to give a shout out to Jordan Hoffman of Entertainment Weekly. for being the only person on Rotten Tomatoes to give this film a positive review.
Are you?
And it currently says it's certainly stupid, but also a great deal of fun.
You know
So
what?
you could argue that this is still a negative review.
We had a great deal of fun with this.
We did.
This is absolutely terrible. Go see it. Or I say go see it. I keep saying go see it in both in this and in normal chat. It is just on streaming.
I
They
don't.
had the most minor amount of like self-awareness was to not release this in theaters.
So if you're paying for Prime, go watch it. It is free. It is an experience. If you're not paying for Prime, don't, or find someone who is paying for Prime, because like it is not worth the $15 to watch this.
It's definitely not the most bad it's good movie I've ever seen. 2 movies share that spot for me.
Is it fucking Nutcracker?
Nutcracker 3D is one of them. Yes. The other one is Sleepwalkers. Straight should remember that movie.
Sleepwalker.
Are you? Wait, isn't it? Is it not Skinwalkers?
No, it's Sleepwalkers. Skinwalkers would make so much more sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Oh no, you're right. It is Sleep. I must have. That's totally a Mandela effect. That's totally a Mandela effect. I totally thought that was
Yeah.
Skinwalkers because that was what it's supposed to be.
I watched that movie to mock it, and then it just starts mocking itself, and I just laughed my ass off.
So when do we get to watch Trolls 2?
Nah, that's too easy.
I mean, it is
have
easy.
you seen Sleepwalkers, Revy?
I have not. You have not. Like, amazingly enough, during like the 2 to 3 months we were doing movies every Friday and watching terrible movies,
Yeah.
we did not watch Sleepwalkers. Like, that was not up there.
Have you seen it, Wolf?
Wolf is currently muted on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
gone.
like-
Cool.
You've subjected me to like the Nutcracker 3D.
Mhm.
We have watched like The Hobbit, the animated movie.
Have we?
Yes, we have. That was the thing that happened.
I completely blocked that out of my mind. I don't remember anything about that.
We were it was a fucking drunk Friday movie night, and that movie was 4 hours long, or at least it felt like it was.
Dude, I am totally down to watching Sleepwalkers again. That movie is fucking awful.
I mean, I'll
Weird.
watch it. Like,
It's weird and it's garbage, and I love it.
I mean, I'm always down to watch something weird and garbage.
Unfortunately, it would relate to Gooning on this podcast.
Yes, there would be a lot of gooning in it.
I'm also with Gooning.
No, you may not be for this one, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Police
Okay.
girl, our relationship can be described as tags on Pornhub.
Woof.
Oh,
Anyway, I
fucking
think
A.
that'll do it for us. I just wanna leave with I want to leave with one more thing for Az.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to hear a Warhammer fact?
Fine. Yes, please.
There are so many purity seals on every single goddamn thing in the Imperium that there has to be thousands of planets in the Imperium solely dedicated to having bees produce wax.
Yes.
Wait, what?
So you know all the
Red stamps on fucking everything.
yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah. Okay.
that's wax.
Those are purity seals, and they are
When
on
you said purity
everything.
seals, for some reason I was thinking like chastity.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. So yeah, that's what. And also, not to mention how many fucking candles are lighting everything instead of any like electronic lights.
Well, yeah,
Like,
why?
Use plate space marines too. They're
Because
fucking everywhere.
Because they dedicated thousands of planets to apiaries, and they're going to use that wax for something. God damn it!
Because the machine spirits prefer wax instead of
Yeah, you know what? If you just light a candle, it's fine. Whatever. If you have to turn on a light bulb, you have to pray for like 15 minutes to its dedicated machine spirit.
Yeah, like it is. I encourage you to go through the campaign because so many of the checkpoints you hit where you have to like fight hordes of enemies is because some machine is doing a fucking ritual of praising another machine.
I do want to go through and play through that.
Like you get stuck because it's like, oh, hang on, we are, praising the machine spirit. This will only be a moment.
Now, to be fair, that is just the 40K version of that one shooter level where the guy says, I'm hacking the thing.
Yes.
It's
At
just,
least this one you have a
take
person to be mad at. Like a group of people to be mad at instead of just like developers to be mad at.
It doesn't help because I'm never not mad at the tech priests.
Yes,
I love them so much. I'm so mad at them.
Yeah, but like when opening a door, you've played through the cemetery world with us.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen
the entire time.
Yeah, you saw the fact that in order for us to get through that door, we had to find a body to bury and then praise the machine spirit before it even opened the fucking door.
Yep.
Believe
me, there's plenty of bodies to fucking bury around us.
None of them were of sufficient enough honor to do it is. There's just so much stupid shit revolved around just pop and circumstance.
I'm gonna show the dumbest Adeptus Mechanicus figure I can find.
Okay, let's do it next time. That's about it for us. Thanks for joining, and please share our podcast.
Or don't.
Or do.
Or don't. I'm not your mom.
Peace, everyone.
I don't make the rules here.